Good morning and welcome to the Blend Extra. Today is Friday, November 14th, and I'm Alyssa Kelly. Coming up on today's show, we have picture book characters, snack food updates, solar energy tips, and winter workshops. Now getting into our first story, a construction team in California is turning a work site into something special for young hospital patients. Madison Cavey has the story.
Between the steel beams of this new build at the UC Davis Medical Center, can you find Waldo? Is that him? No, he's over here. There he is.
On this side particularly, he's been on 3, 4, 5.
At just about 6 feet tall, backed with plywood, Waldo is the newest member of the McCarthy construction team working on the 14-story California Tower in Sacramento.
That's what we pride ourselves on, is to be part of the project, make an impact on the project, but then also make an impact on the communities.
The new build sits between Shriners Children's Hospital and UC Davis Children's Hospital. So, the McCarthy team drew up a plan to spread some joy young patients could see from their windows.
It's been awesome to see their reactions in, finding Waldo throughout the day and throughout the week.
McCarthy donated books that made their way into hospital rooms at UC Davis Children's, alongside canine companion Paloma, where out the window there's something to look for and look forward to.
I think he does symbolize a real person, although, he is on plywood backing. He symbolizes a lot of hope and healing for not only the children and the patients in the hospitals that we're surrounding, but to the site as well.
Switching things over to snacks, Cheetos and Doritos are stripping away their colors. PepsiCo is launching new versions of the popular snacks that won't have artificial flavors or dyes. As a result, they will have a natural pale yellow color instead of the bright orange we are used to. The company says Simply Naked snacks will taste the same as the originals, which will still be available. They'll be available in Dorito nacho cheese and Cool Ranch flavors, and Cheeto Puffs and Flamin' Hot flavors. They will hit stores and shelves next month. And if you are thinking about getting a dog, I know I am, and can't think of a name, then you are in luck. The American Kennel Club just released its list of the most popular names of the year. Max has reclaimed the top spot for most popular male name. My dog was actually named Max. Hank, Teddy, Cooper, and Gus round out the top 5. Luna was the most popular female name, followed by Bella, Daisy, Lucy, and Ruby. The American Kennel Club says the ranking was based on registration statistics and enrollments in its AKC Canine Partners program. And coming up next, we'll get into that holiday spirit with plenty of upcoming events at the Landscape Connection. So don't go anywhere. Stay tuned.
First Alert Weather Plus, the State Line's only 24/7 weather channel, on air at 19.3 WSLN, the First Alert Weather app, or wherever you stream WIFR. Sponsored by Total Exteriors.
They make the plays, you make them famous. Football Frenzy Play of the Week, only on WIFR. Sponsored by Holcomb Bank.
Every first matters. That first alarm, your first cup of coffee.
And that first look of what the day can bring.
And WIFR is right here with you.
With your first alert when weather could impact your day.
A first alert action day for the potential of strong severe storms.
With stories that matter most.
And your first look at what's ahead.
We have an update on breaking news from last night.
Wherever you stream WIFR, we help you start your day prepared.
Every first, every day. Tune to WIFR this morning.
At WIFR, we want to know, does your pet have an entertaining personality? What about their unusual features? Do they have an iconic sense of fashion? Why not give them the spotlight they deserve with WIFR Pet Picks? Scan the QR code or go to WIFR.com. Click on See It, Send It, and upload your pet's picture or video. They could even be featured on WIFR News at 6. WIFR Pet Picks, sponsored by First Staffing.
When you want to know right now, predict, or catch up on the stories you missed, Download video of your local news on the WIFR News app. Live breaking news,
We have reports of multiple shots fired.
real-time forecasts,
We are tracking some rain potential for tomorrow.
custom alerts for the stories that impact you. It's fast and, best of all, free. The WIFR News app, where the news and video you want are all in one app.
They make the plays, you make them famous. Football.
Thanks for sticking with us. Welcome back to the Blend Extra. We are joined here by Michelle Cox of the Landscape Connection. And I mean, let's just first start off with the elephant in the room. This, I mean, it is beautiful for the holiday seasons. So kind of just want to talk about, how I can make something like this.
So these are classes that we offer in the store, and you can call and sign up for a class. This is just one of many classes that we have, but this is probably the most popular class. This is our classic porch pot, and what you see here is what you would actually make in class, except you would get to pick out the ribbon that you want. So that would be a little bit different. There are 9 opportunities to come to this class, and we ask that you pre-register and prepay. That way we know how many are coming, and we get it all set up and everything. But even if you don't think you're artsy or you don't think you can make something like this, you actually can.
Right. Yeah, that's what I was just going to tell you is I am not too much the crafty, the artsy kind of person. So what do you usually get reactions from customers, who maybe come in and make something like this? They're like, oh, I did that.
Absolutely. So this is an instructed class, so it's not like a free-for-all where we just give you a pile of greens. We actually take you through how to put it together, how to layer the greens in. There's a lot of different really pretty greens to give you those colors and that texture. These are designed to last usually until about April, and we do it in a paper mache pot. That way you can take it home and drop it down inside whatever pot you have at your house, and it'll last through the season. So even when we get someone who doesn't think that they can make it, they always walk away blown away that they actually did this.
Did something like this, right? So I kind of like how you mentioned that. So to my understanding, this is one class you can do is making a pot like this, and then you have other workshops where you can make kind of other type of plants. You maybe kind of want to hone in on, what other workshops there are.
So we have a wreath making workshop. We do the fresh greens, and it's going to be a mix of greens, and you'll make a wreath. We also have one where you're going to make a rustic frame that you're going to put together and then decorate that. And then we have another type of porch pot that we do, whereas this one kind of like you see like the front and 3/4 of it. The other one is where we use a treetop and it goes up the center, and then it has like a cascading waterfall around the outside of it.
Wow.
So that would be more like a pot that you see from all directions, and it has a different look, a little bit of a different vibe to it.
Right, yeah. And how long have you guys been putting on, workshops like this, to create something like this? I kind of like the idea, the holiday spirit and, being able to create something, for yourself.
Yeah, so we've been doing the classes for about 10 years, and we have all of them listed on our website. You can go and check that out. You can call the store, sign up for a class. Some of them are really filling up and they will sell out, but we typically start next weekend at the kickoff of our open house, and then the classes run all the way until the first weekend in December.
I just keep looking at it. It's beautiful. And I know my mom would love to make something like this. So would you say this is a good group activity to do, or is this something you maybe want to just go in and do yourself? How does that all look?
We have a lot of mom and daughters that come together, a lot of besties that come together, groups of ladies that come together. We do offer this class in a private party. There's only so many that we can book. But if you have a group of 10 or more and you want to come and do a private party, you can book a private party as well. It's great for companies that want to do their Christmas party and maybe do that thank you activity or that team building activity with their team, to just a group of friends that want to come and do it, and maybe they want to bring some food or a little wine or something to have while they're doing it. We do that too.
Yeah. And what other, events, there's, so much that can go on during the holiday season. So, aside from, your workshop classes, do you guys have any other events that you do?
Absolutely. So our Christmas open house is coming up the 21st to the 23rd. Tons of things going on there. We have demos that you can walk in and learn how to make giant snowflakes. We'll have appetizer demos so you can figure out what you want to do for quick, fun appetizers. We also will have like little clinics on if you wanted to grow an amaryllis from start to finish. How do I take care of that? What do I do with that? Or how do I take care of my poinsettia and stop the leaves from falling off? So all of that will be going on, plus all the sales and everything that we have at the store. We also have a Christmas walk of lights that we do.
Yes.
And that also kicks off on the 21st. It opens up. We've been doing that. This is our 11th one. And it takes you on a walking path of lights and displays that kind of explain the reason why we do the things that we do at Christmas. But then it takes you to the real reason for Christmas. And it's interactive. We have family nights that you can come on the first 2 Saturdays of December. We have a campfire and Santa and kid crafts that the kids can make. And it's just our gift back to the community. It's all free, and we just love putting that on for everybody.
Yeah, it sounds like so many holiday activities you can get involved in. And I even liked, if you kind of want to bring up again, the appetizer, how does that work? That's pretty cool.
So we sell a lot of breads, scones,
Right, okay.
preserves, things like that in our gourmet section. And so what I'll do is I'll come up with easy recipes that we're using some of our products.
Okay.
And then we'll be sampling those out through the open house. And I have a girl that's fantastic at it. And so she will just be having those available, and we'll have little recipe cards that you can take with you so you know how to make them. And we try to make it so that they're easy, fun, and something that would make you kind of feel like Martha Stewart, kind of,
Right,
because it's so easy to make, but then they won't know it was so easy to make.
Yeah,
so that's kind of the goal with that.
I love that. And so I know you had mentioned the pre-registration, right? So for all these events, how do you, sign up for all of them, I guess my question
The
is.
only one that you have to sign up for are
okay.
the classes themselves. Any of the demos or the appetite, that's just going on during the day during open house. The Christmas walk is open from 8 to 6, Monday through Saturday, so you can come anytime you want. The family nights go from 5 to 7:30, so we're open a little bit later on those 2 Saturdays, just because we have so many people that come, and we want to make sure that there's time for the kids to do the craft and for the families to do photo ops or whatever it is that they're going to come and make a memory about. We want to do that a little bit longer on those nights.
Yeah, I feel like this would be the best place to make those holiday memories. And, maybe for even you, but maybe Landscape Connection, what makes this time of year just special?
It is. I've had kids that have come to this Christmas walk since we started it 11 years ago, and they've made little ornaments every single year because we always have that for the kids. Right. And I had some kids come last year, and when they first came, they were 5, and now they're 16. And so you kind of watch them, they're we've been coming every year, and we've made an ornament every year, and that just fills my heart. It's so awesome to know that they're creating those memories, and someday they're going to look back on that and remember that was created there for them.
Right, yeah, and that just has to make you just feel, seeing them grow up. It almost reminds me of in a teacher setting, seeing your, students go from young to old. That is so cool.
Yeah, we love it.
Yeah, that's amazing. Well, thank you so much. I think everyone needs to go check out this holiday event. I mean, that's just amazing. There's so many activities you can get involved in at Landscape Connection. So again, thank you so much for coming to share with us today. The Landscape Connection, for everyone watching, is located at 4472 South Mulford Road, right on the corner of Mulford and Linden. And if you would like to learn more, you can call the number that's actually on the screen right now, or visit thelandscapeconnection.net. Coming up next, I'm gonna wave bye. Coming up next, we'll actually learn more about solar power with a local energy expert.
First Alert Weather Plus, the State Line's only 24/7 weather channel, on air at 19.3 WSLN, the First Alert Weather app, or wherever you stream WIFR. Sponsored by Total Exteriors.
They make the plays, you make them famous. Football Frenzy Play of the Week, only on WIFR. Sponsored by Holcomb Bank.
Every first matters. That first alarm, your first cup of coffee.
And that first look of what the day can bring.
And WIFR is right here with you.
With your first alert when weather could impact your day.
A First Alert Action Day for the potential of strong, severe storms.
With stories that matter most.
And your first look at what's ahead.
We have an update on breaking news from last night.
Wherever you stream WIFR, we help you start your day prepared.
Every first, every day. Tune to WIFR this morning.
At WIFR, we want to know, does your pet have an entertaining personality? What about their unusual features? Do they have an iconic sense of fashion? Why not give them the spotlight they deserve with WIFR Pet Pics? Scan the QR code or go to WIFR.com. Click on See It, Send It, and upload your pet's picture or video. They could even be featured on WIFR News at 6. WIFR Pet Pics, sponsored by First Staffing.
When you want to know right now, predict, or catch up on the stories you missed, download video of your local news on the WIFR News app. Live breaking news,
We have reports of multiple shots fired.
real-time forecasts,
We are tracking some rain potential for tomorrow.
custom alerts for the stories that impact you. It's fast and, best of all, free. The WIFR News app, where the news and video you want are all in one app.
They make the plays, you make them famous. Football Frenzy Play of the Week, only on WIFR, sponsored by Holcomb Bank.
Our beautiful Christmas pot, but again, if you want to make your own, make sure to go check out Landscape Connection. Now let's turn things over to solar. State Line Solar not only makes it easy to switch to solar energy, but they are also a drop-off location for our upcoming Toys for the Holidays toy drive. Aaron Wilson was actually there to learn more about the benefits of solar power.
State Line Solar here in Lena. Always love a beautiful drive over to visit. We got Kenji with us, project manager. Hello, sir.
Hello, how are you?
Very good to visit with you again. And before we get into the fun, which is our huge toy drive, let's talk about what you do here at State Line Solar. I've got a feeling that on my drive over, I saw a lot of properties out in the country and in some of the subdivisions that have your product on their rooftops.
Yeah, absolutely. We are a solar installation company. That's our bread and butter. We started in 2017 in the garage of our founder, and
Wow.
since then we've grown to almost 20 different employees and over 700 systems installed in the area.
Unbelievable. And let's talk about those systems because it does save you money.
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, we can do solar installations for residential customers. We can do installations for agricultural properties, commercial properties. Any one of those will absolutely save money on your power bill. And one of the other things that we've been getting into this year has been servicing some of the systems that are in our area that even if they weren't installed by us, we will still come out and we'll help you service the system if it needs it.
Excellent. And that's good to know, a good peace of mind. But they're durable. I mean, I think last time we talked about how hailstorms, that type of thing, it can withstand the weather, the elements.
It can, yeah. And every single one also comes with a 25-year warranty backed by the manufacturer of the panels. So if you have something going wrong with it, we'll help you out. If it's whether it's getting that warranty taken care of or if it's something further, we'll help you out.
I'll be simple stupid here for a second, but how does the process work? I mean, it's using the sunshine, hence the solar, but it just collects it all day long. Where does it go? How does it get back to you so it saves you money?
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, you're exactly right. Panels will collect that sun power coming in from the sun.
Okay.
It'll turn it into AC power that you can use inside your house. So if you're home during the day and you have your refrigerator running, you got your TV going, it'll power all of those things.
Wow.
And if it produces extra, you'll push that out to your grid and the utility company will give you credit for it.
What goes into installation? Does it go on the roof? Does it go on the side of the house out in the yard? And then type of electrical work that has to be done too.
Sure, yeah, we'll kind of take your pick. We can do roof-mounted installations, we can do ground-mounted installations, we can do a hybrid of the two. For electrical, it's pretty simple. It's really, you just tie it in with a breaker inside your breaker panel, and that's how you backfeed your house as well as the grid.
You talked about agricultural, also commercial. I mean, this can save businesses a lot of money.
It absolutely can. Yep, there are plenty of incentives that are still available. The Illinois Shines program is still available to be applied for and is going to be for years to come. The federal tax credit for residential is going away at the end of this year. However, it's still around for commercial.
Okay.
And obviously, like we said, you still save money on your bill. And there are also some other incentives like rebates that are available from some utility companies. ComEd specifically has a rebate for solar. So you can get a return on your investment within a couple of years.
And when we talk about the money aspect of this, you'll walk through all the details when it comes to that. Is this something you lease or something you buy outright, both?
It's certainly possible to do both, but generally what we do is we sell the system so that you, the owner, own the system as well, so you can get the incentives. If you lease, generally it's you don't get the incentives because it's not your system. You don't own that system.
Okay. And when it comes to resale, you put your house up on the market. Is this an advantage?
Absolutely, yeah. There's a Berkeley study that has said that in general, properties with solar will sell for 20% more than they would have if they had not.
Wow. Best part of your job?
Best part of my job is working with people and helping them save money and save the environment.
And what do you hear back from your customers once they have it installed and it's purring like a kitten?
Generally nothing. We don't hear anything from anyone, because if there's no problems, most people will leave it be, set it and forget it, is what we say.
Okay, excellent. Like to hear that. I thought occasionally somebody might say, "Wow, I had no idea that this would save me this much money."
Well, that's part of our sales process,
Okay.
making sure that you understand what you're getting into and making sure that you understand the full project.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Kenji, good to see you. And by the way, thank you last year for being part of the toy drive. Big things happening out there at Farm and Fleet, and you're a big part of that. We need to fill these boxes, right, my friend?
Fill it up.
It's empty right now. Hopefully by the time it gets to be toy drive time, we won't be able to lift that box with such ease. But so fun to collect all those toys and know that it's going to go to a great cause. And we can't thank State Line Solar enough for being part of this incredible mission here as we head closer to the holidays. Thank you, sir. Always good to spend some time here at State Line Solar in Lena. Check them out. Some great incentives on solar power.
Yeah, State Line Solar is located at 310 West Main Street in Lena, Illinois. If you are interested in solar or just have any questions, you can call the number on the screen or go to satelinesolar.net. And coming up next, a man is hunted for entertainment in a new dystopian thriller based on a Stephen King novel.
Friday night, under the lights, we are like a jet, we taking a flight. I know my worth, they checking the price, they taking a risk, they rolling the dice.
Tune into Football Frenzy Friday nights in the update at 10. Then watch Football Frenzy Plus right after, wherever you stream WIFR. Sponsored by McCloskey, Kessler & Associates.
Every first matters. That first alarm, your first cup of coffee.
And that first look of what the day can bring.
And WIFR is right here with you.
With your first alert when weather could impact your day.
A first alert action day for the potential of strong severe storms.
With stories that matter most.
And your first look at what's ahead.
We have an update on breaking news from last night.
Wherever you stream WIFR, we help you start your day prepared.
Every first, every day. Tune to WIFR this morning.
Hello and welcome back to the Blend Extra. Glenn Powell stars in a new big screen adaptation of a Stephen King novel hitting theaters this weekend. Rick DeMiguela has a look at The Running Man.
The rules are simple. Survive 30 days with the entire nation hunting you down.
Glenn Powell stars in director Edgar Wright's vision of The Running Man.
People on these games never come back.
We have no choice. We need money for a doctor now.
The action flick is based on the novel by Richard Bachman, Stephen King's pen name.
I had read the book when I was a teenager, and I had read the book before I saw the 1987 film. So it was something that I'd actually, maybe even as a teenager, I was sort of aware that the previous adaptation was a very loose adaptation of the book, and that there was a different story in there in the original novel.
If you could survive against those goons, so can they.
Edgar and I, there's a lot of night shoots because Ben Richards is obviously trying to move around at night. So Edgar and I, it's just the two of us. My memories on this movie is Edgar and I. It's like -10, 5 in the morning. Me sprinting away from bullets. Jumping off a train.
He is such a cinephile. He is to be with him on set is an education in movies and his taste in movies, because he communicates the tone he's trying to achieve with references to movies that he loves and is excited about.
I'm gonna come back here and burn this building down. I promise. That's the spirit.
What these guys did was really focus on the book, and I know Steven has seen the movie, really liked the movie, was really pleased how it turned out because obviously it matches what he came up with in the first place.
Welcome to The Running Man.
In Hollywood, I'm Rick Damigella.
And for a bit of Hollywood history, the original adaptation of The Running Man was actually released in 1987 and starred Arnold Schwarzenegger and Family Feud host Richard Dawson. And that wraps up the Blend Extra